Oh, he's in the bedroom again, the old sausage. He went in there for a kip and he's having one. Anyway, hello. Today I'd like to take a look at this, which is another of my manuals, driver's handbooks. This one's for an Austin A35 van. I always liked vans. This one's actually really new, so I've got to be very careful with it. Although it's like new old stock, really, it's not new, obviously, but it's obviously never was issued. So what do they look like, the Austin A35? Well, they look like that. By today's standards, obviously a very strange looking creature, but well, I loved them. A mate of mine had one, and we used to go riding around in it. I mean, very slow. His was black. I think they came in about 3 colours, sort of black, you know, white and cream sort of thing, or grey. And his was black. And very basic car, or van, I should say. But we loved it. It was so funny. We used to, because it was a van. It come the sort of, you know, pub turning out time. He used to make a little bit of money because taxis in those days were very expensive, and where we lived, the pubs we preferred to use were out of town, so we wouldn't attract any attention from people. And so, well, he never drank. My mate Adrian, his name was Aid Bull. He never drank, and so he was like the designated driver, and he used to charge for a small sum, you know, a couple of quid sort of thing, packet of cigarettes, whatever it was at the time, you know, a ride home, and he had lots of takers, and so he'd stuck this mattress in the back of this van, and so everyone used to just sit there bouncing about, having fun and a laugh. It was fantastic, happy days, you know. Good Lord, I doubt kids are doing that these days. They've probably just sat there on a virtual iPhone or something. Well, how sad is that? For me, anyway, because we had great fun when I was a lad. We had great fun. So this is it. Periodical service, things to have to do, you know. Steering box. They had steering boxes. So before rack and pinion steering, you had a steering box with a worm gear, and they needed quite a lot of service, you know. Very heavy steering with a box and worm. A rack and pinion obviously made it possible for eventual power steering, you know, which is what everyone's got today, power assisted steering. But that's rack and pinion. So you've got drum brakes. Obviously you don't have disc brakes on these old bangers. You've got drum brakes. Yeah, no. Fan belt adjustment. Yeah, fair enough. Rocker adjustment. Rockers just the tappets effectively. That's really cool. In fact, it's a blast from the past, because I remember helping Aid with his van, you know, servicing it. We used to do all our own services and what have you. We never got the mechanics in. We just used to learn. In fact, I think one of them, a load of our mates were actually mechanics by profession, and so they used to help us out. If we got stuck, they'd come down and say, "Yeah, you got to do that, and that." And then we just find it out for ourselves. And once you got it wrong once, you'd never get it wrong again. Obviously, it cost you a lot of money. So, engine oil level. That's the oil filter in the old days. Look at that. That's an old oil filter. You got fuel systems, and so you've got now a lubrication diagram, which is where all the greasing points would have been, you know. And it was quite a chore, you know. You got quite a task to work these cars. That's a fact. The SU carburettor, I can see that straight away. You used to have to fill that. There was a damper in there. You have to fill it up with oil to make sure that the damper plunger system worked correctly. The cooling system. That'll be the gearbox. There's the gear stick, obviously, at the right hand side, and then the rest of it's the transmission. Awesome, you know. Oh, amazing how times have changed from modern cars. But what's amazing about this little booklet is the condition it's in. It's absolutely it's mint. It was sold as new old stock, which means obviously it's effectively, that's the wiring diagram. It means that it was obviously, it's an old book, but it was never issued. It's just been sat in someone's warehouse for years and years and years and years. I don't even know when these vehicles are from. I've no doubt if I look into it, I can find that information. Can I? Now I've said that very arrogantly, I'll probably not be able to find it, will I now? Oh well, I'll leave information in the box below as usual. But these are 50s vehicles. These are definitely from the 1950s. These vans and cars. Very much so. Wonderful. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. I'm all fingers and thumbs. I'll just score a loser from now on if I carry on with the video. Thanks ever so much, as I say, for watching. All the very best wishes. Cheers. Very much appreciated. You watching that is not the video.